Welcome to Graciously Grounded. My name is Christina. I am a stay-at-home mom and a homeschool mom of two. And this is what this channel is all about. If you're new, welcome and thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are returning, welcome back and thank you so much for tuning back in. Now, today we're going to be talking about social and emotional learning and how we incorporate that in our homeschool. What does it look like and how do we like it? First, don't forget to grab your coffee or tea and have this sit down with me. So, social and emotional learning. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love being able to teach this to the kids. And the kids also seem to be excited and willing and wanting to learn just about their emotions, how to interact, all of those things that go along with social and emotional learning. That is just something that is so dear to my heart that it is a need to be able to allow my kids to express themselves openly and freely, knowing how to handle their emotions and being able to excel confidently. So we incorporate that into our homeschool. And I know that I briefly mentioned this maybe in a couple of our videos. I think I even maybe recorded in a day where we actually did a social and emotional exercise, learning exercise. So I will definitely go ahead and leave that video link below so you can go ahead and check it out. But how do we incorporate this? And well, I'm not going to get into the why because I feel like I've already said the why. It's very important. It's such an important topic. And I think all kids should actually go through social and emotional learning if they're not already. So what do we do? How do we instill just this social and emotional vibe, flow that we kind of have going on with our learning? Well, good old books. Good old books. And of course, our handy dandy Bible. I mean, you just cannot go wrong with always opening up Bible and pulling scripture that really speaks to just your heart, your mental health, your emotional and just mental well-being in general. So along with that, our Bible, we have our books. So I have some children's books here that we've incorporated for our reading time, our read alouds and things like that. So this is a few of them. I'll go ahead and share some of them. So this one, Skin Like Mine. Oh my gosh, this is a great book. Especially for all my brown babies out there. This is a very, very, very great book. My daughter actually enjoyed this so much because at one point in time we were struggling a little bit with the questions of why does skin look different on everybody. So this was just a very great book. It teaches kids to not only appreciate what God has given them and appreciating that God made them different, but there's so many different shades of just color in general when we talk about our human race that this book really, really, really hits the core to when we have to have those conversations about differences in people, differences in friends, differences in family, all of these things. So this was a very great book. And my daughter, she still picks this up sometimes just to read it. And so definitely a great book. Skin Like Mine by Latasha M. Perry. Definitely a great read. We also have here, What Does It Mean to Be Kind? This is a very great book, not only for both of my kids, but especially for Josiah. And the reason I say that is because he's at that age now where, he's making friends. We go to the park and he wants to play with friends, but this teaches kids, being kind. Being kind goes a long way. This is how you be kind. What are some of the things that we can do to be kind? And it's not only being kind to, others, but it's being kind to yourself. And that is what, that's what emotional and social learning is all about. That's how, you really have that confidence for your mental health and just that mental and emotional well-being. So this is such a cute book. I think I posted this on my Instagram. Yes, Graciously Grounded has an Instagram. So if you are not following the Instagram, go ahead and do so now. I'll wait. Hair love. Okay, this book is specifically for the brown babies. The brown babies. I'm getting ready to shed a little tear because my daughter, she absolutely loved this book. It was some days, before I started to actually homeschool her. She actually did complete kindergarten. Excuse me. She actually did complete kindergarten in public school. And one day my baby came home crying, and it was because somebody made fun of her hair. And so again, this book was really great. After reading this book, it just really opened up a door of self-acceptance. It opened up self-love, self-compassion, giving yourself grace, not stooping down to other people's level, still holding on to that kindness, So this hair love, it just teaches our brown skin babies to love their hair no matter what. God made hair different for everybody for a reason, and you take that gift that God has given you and you love your hair. So again, this is a very great book for self-compassion, self-acceptance, self-love, giving yourself grace, all of these things that we incorporate within that social and emotional aspect, that bubble there. So very great book. This is by Matthew A. Cherry, and I will actually be leaving all of these books down below along with the links if I can find it. That way it'll be easy access to purchase if you want to be able to purchase for your homeschool library. And then we have, what if I know my feelings? What if I know my feelings? So this is a very great book. I mean, for all kids, even the older ones. I mean, it is, it is very simplistic, very much so kiddie-ish, maybe for like preschool kindergartner. But I mean, honestly, everybody can read this and be able to just understand, what if I know my feelings? It's so cute. This is definitely a great book for our littles. So I'd say preschool and to like kindergarten. And it just talks about things, so you feel your feelings every day. What if we learn about them today? And it says, what if I feel happy? I can smile at others, but what if I feel sad? I can find someone to talk to. So it's just, and it goes on and on and on about all these different feelings that we feel and emotions just as human beings, and some plan of actions that the kids can take. And so again, this is allowing children to learn how to have a voice, to learn how to balance their emotions, to learn how to express those emotions openly and freely. So yes, definitely a great gem. And then, what if I want to be kind? Kindness is definitely that one word, that one action that can fit, within all aspects when we talk about emotional well-being, physical well-being, mental well-being, socializing, all of those things. Kindness is like right smack in the middle. You have to be kind to others. You have to be kind to yourselves. And that's the bottom line. I'm always expressing that to my kids all of the time. You have to be kind to others, and you have to be kind to yourself. Like, there's no ifs, ands, and buts about that. So what if I want to be kind? This teaches about, making friends, playing together with friends, playing together with family members, being kind to yourself, helping, all of these different aspects that come with kindness. So again, this would be a great book for our littles, like preschool through kindergarten. And so, yeah, so this is again, another great gem here. So these 5 books, if you don't have them in your library, your homeschool library, your bookshelf, definitely be able to get some of these books. Like I said, I definitely will put them down in the link below. No, this video is not sponsored. We purchased all of these books over time throughout the years, and honestly, we've had these books for quite some time, and we definitely recently added some new social and emotional learning books to our bookshelf collection. But these ones we've had for a while definitely have gotten us through this social and emotional learning aspect, and the kids are thriving and they love it. So I say all of this to say it's that social and emotional learning is great. We love it. My kids love it. I wouldn't have had it any other way. You can definitely create mini unit studies out of them. I've started to create mini unit studies out of not only like the books like these, but there's so many resources on like Teachers Pay Teachers and just like online in general to be able to create your own social and emotional mini unit study or, learning. Now, we don't do social and emotional learning every single day. We probably do it out of, I have a specific lesson specifically around those topics, maybe once or twice out of the week. But again, a very great gem to add into your homeschool if you're not already. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I hope I was able to inspire someone else to be able to incorporate social and emotional learning into your homeschool if you're not already. You won't regret it if you do. Your kids will definitely soar in that aspect and hold their heads up high, walk with confidence, and be able to express themselves openly and freely. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment down below if you have any questions, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button right here. Until next time, have a blessed day.